Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If I'm talking really low, it's because baby's in the back and he's sleeping and I don't want to be a little too loud. But it took me a while to do this video because I'm new to this whole motherhood thing and I've been having my hands full. But I took advantage right now that he's taking a nap, so I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Like I did mention on Instagram, for those who have me, this video is going to be quite long because the process of the whole labor and like postpartum, I guess, was a long process. Like I was in the hospital for a whole week. I just got discharged this last Friday. Right now is Tuesday, so I got discharged 5 days ago, and it was a rough path, but thank God we're over it. For those who don't know me and are new to this video, hi, I'm Laura. All of my platforms is Honey Blasted, but my name is Laura, and this is my story on my labor journey. I guess you can say not my story. This is gonna be a story time on how my labor went, how everything went down, and yeah. So basically, I'm gonna put everything that I recorded in the hospital first, and then I'm gonna do all the explanation last, because if I tell y'all everything right now, then it's just like, anyways. So I'm gonna put everything that that I recorded in the hospital, like entering the hospital, during the process, waiting for dilation, blah blah blah, and then it's gonna go straight into C-section, and then I'm gonna explain to y'all why C-section happened, and then I'm gonna explain to y'all why I took a whole week to recover and get out the hospital. So without any more talking, I'm gonna just hop on to the next clips. So I'll see y'all soon. Also, I want to apologize in advance for the video during the C-section, during the labor. It's focused on my neck, but it was because the baby's dad was really nervous. I was really nervous. It was a really like scary moment. So we didn't really, like, if you pay attention, the nurse was like, here, you could take a picture of the baby. They told him to go cut the cord of the baby, to go get the baby, and he just literally was in shock, so he didn't make any type of movement. He was just staring down on me, making sure I wasn't gonna die. So I highly, apologize for the bad angle. And yes, I am crying because I was scared. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm about to have delivery. I just got my epidural inserted, so I'm feeling kind of hot on my left side. I'm not feeling anything. And by the way, if I look a little rough, I'm sorry. I've been up since 12 a.m. I've been having contractions for the past week now. Well, for the past 4 days maybe. But today, them contractions was like whooping me back to back since 12. Like, holy cow, I couldn't do it. So I came to the hospital. Turns out I was dilating perfectly, so they admitted me, and here I am. It is currently, see, those little clocks, I don't know, I used to be a good ass reader in elementary, but 7:20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. 7:27. I'm breaking out, guys. In a bit, I'm gonna do my makeup because I gotta be bad bitch and deliver. You feel me? Hey, look, there goes the baby. Well, the baby's not there, but the baby's gonna be there soon. I'm super excited. I literally have been working so hard for this day. I was bouncing on my yoga ball. If you have me on Instagram, you know I was bouncing these bounce. Who's this? I can't wait to do my makeup, guys. I feel so raggedy. I'm so tired. Can I show you my IV? Lean. Dilation is active, so my body is working really hard right now. Period. But they might want to put some Pitocin just in case. But so far we're active on dilation. But just in case, sometimes things could freeze up a bit, they might have to put Pitocin. But right now we're on track, and we're looking forward to seeing baby mid-afternoon. So I got about 8 hours or so to mentally prepare myself for this, because I'm still not mentally prepared. I'm like relaxed because I'm not feeling pain. But baby, that's 10 centimeters. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyways, I'm excited, so I can't wait. I think my water's on the edge about to break, so if it doesn't break, they'll have to break it for me. But I think it'll break. I think my body got this, because it's Lord Castro. You know what I mean? It's honey blasted. So we got this. So I'll keep y'all updated, guys. It's currently 8:20 on the dot. Hey, I read that good. So we'll see how things start to fumble out. Not fumble out. Y'all know what I mean. I'll catch y'all later.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Ok, mi amor, sí estaba bien atorado y tenía el cordón alrededor de su cuello también. All right.
Grábalo. Mi gordo.
No. He said the baby's good.
Is it normal to feel pressure in the chest?
You doing okay? You doing all right? Just keep taking those deep breaths. Let me see her finger. You can go meet over there.
Como quieras, como quieras. ¿Quieres ir?
You're fine, okay? You're fine.
Oye, míralo. Vaya, vaya. No quiere cortar la...
Bueno, déjame algo para que pudiera cortar papitas.
Vaya, vaya, que yo estoy bien. No, Dios mío, no me quiero vomitar. Ya estamos. Ahorita nos vemos, ¿ok? Dile hola, papi. Dile hola, papi.
Okay, so daddy, come here and hold the baby like this. Okay, daddy, you want to look at here? Go close to the baby. Get closer to the baby. There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, daddy. Let me get mommy and baby pictures. Hi, mom. Go kiss the baby, mommy. There you go. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Little bump right here.
12 o'clock midnight.
Hi guys. I had a really rough day, and it did not go as planned. I thought we were going on a good route. Life said, haha, just kidding. But thank God everything was good. Baby Mati came out really healthy. We have him here right now. I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story tomorrow because, as you can see, I look a little crazy. I've been crying all day. I've everything. I mean, blood, sweat, you name it. So I'm gonna try to just focus right now on the baby, get some rest eventually, and I'll catch y'all up with the story tomorrow. I'm still at the hospital. Been here since 4 a.m. It is about to be 12 a.m. and I have not slept. Well, actually, yes, I did sleep. I slept for 40 minutes. But that's a story to tell tomorrow, so I'll catch you on a bit. I'm going to say bye with baby Mati. Say bye, Mati. So, yeah, I'll catch you on a bit. I cannot sleep. Like, it's so exciting to have a baby. And my eyes are, like, tired as hell. Like, they're not fried, but you can tell they're tired. And I'm just staring at him like, this is really me. I love him. I can't go to sleep. I want to tell the story so bad right now, but I want to actually sit down and tell it correctly on time, so I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Alright guys, this is basically my third day, last day in the hospital. I didn't get to vlog really these past few days because I've been exhausted, I've been busy, and I've just been on baby 24/7. But today I finally decided to let him rest, you know, not be on me 24/7. So he's on the little cradle thing. I still haven't told y'all the background story to this whole situation, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what's going on right now, and then once I get home I'll do the little story time. So I'm eating breakfast. I'm eating bacon, French toast, avocado toast, yogurt. Hospital came in clutch. Think that's funny? You think that's funny? It's not funny. And churros. Yes, sir. So, kind of sad because I did ask for pancakes and I didn't get any. But it's okay because maybe this is probably all I can handle either way. Why did you get toast?
Me?
Yeah.
What toast? That? Do you like it? You
Okay.
want that?
No, I want it. No, I want it. No. What is that?
Huevo. It's super good.
No, I want it. Well,
Okay, take all my food then.
here, you can take this. I didn't ask for this.
Try it. You didn't ask for nothing. I ordered for you.
Please, calm down. No. You know what this is? This is the seasoning everything but a bagel. Have you tried that before? I have never tried it. I've just seen it all over social media. Te lo regalo. No me gustó para nada.
¿Qué sabe? ¿No tiene sabor o qué?
No sabe a aguacate.
It's normal.
No me sabe a mí normal.
I have bacon already.
Okay. I don't care. Eating breakfast. Currently getting another iron transfusion. I got my first iron transfusion yesterday morning. They checked my blood levels. Still bad. I'm getting one right now. They just draw blood right now to see where the levels are standing at. If they're in good condition, then I can go home. Because I was really supposed to go home yesterday. No. But because of my blood level, why is my body like continuously making me want to burp? Because of my blood level, they made me stay another day. Baby is 100% fine. He's good. He's growing, prospering, learning these whole new things about life. And I'm just ready to go home, man. It's been a rough ride. Not gonna lie to you, like, look at my bags. Buenos dias, gordos. My bags are bad. Everything's bad. I'm swollen, dude. I look like Patrick Star. Like, my legs are like fat. And then they just go down to still fat, but not so fat as my thigh. I look horrible. My hands are probably chubby as well, too. I had an IV right here. And then my skin got irritated. Not my skin. My vein got irritated. So then the IV started flowing outside of the vein. And then all this got super swollen. And then this wanted to do the same. So then they had to change position of IV and they put it right here. So yeah, this hasn't been easy. But I'm excited because I'm loving this whole new journey as a mom. I'm so in love with Mati. Like, so in love. It's all epa. You're so annoying. And yeah. And I have coffee. I can finally drink some coffee, period. Please ignore the P sounds. Okay? Clearly, I'm not alone. What else can I tell you? What else has happened? Yesterday I walked. Oh my god.
What happened?
Estaban así chillando, pero ya no hay más. Yesterday I walked up the stairs. What else have I done? I don't think I've done much. Oh, I got it. No, that's illegal. I should not say what happened yesterday. Good. I can't really say my life has been really active inside of a hospital because it hasn't. But it's been something to tell. It's a story to tell.
You got like fucking 50 milligrams.
He's gonna get fat.
You can grab a whole bottle.
Okay. Baby drunk this under an hour. Keep in mind, whenever he was just born, he was rejecting this. He rejected this for the first 2 days. And he was losing weight. I don't know what got him to accept this, but now he loves it. Amiga, te me calmas, por favor, porque tampoco te vamos a dar todo el crédito. But yeah, so far, I've been good. No sleep. Dad has been getting all the sleep, though.
Hell no.
Cat. Bro, this man slept 8 hours straight. But I think it's different. Like, dads don't have the same feeling as a mom. Like, a mom is always like, oh, the baby. And he's just over here. I wake him up and he's like, Jacob. I'm like, who the hell is Jacob? Stop playing, bro. Matias is gonna see this later on. Matias is gonna see this later on. Dios mío. No me gustó. Yeah, you want my churros? ¿Te gustaron?
You want my churro?
Stop being inappropriate.
Who is being inappropriate? I just asking if you want my churro. The churro I have over there on the table. Ahora está limpio.
Fastidio.
I don't know what the chicken's spicy though. Right? It was spicy.
Demasiado. No te estoy grabando, amiga.
You want waffles? I know you want waffles. You get that waffle.
No, no, no. No,
With syrup.
no, come tú. Yo acá,
Yo
yo
tengo
me voy a
otro.
llenar con este yogur. Te lo juro, me va a
That's
llenar.
good with the sugar, huh?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You know, this coffee's not that bad plain. And I don't really like plain coffee. But I like this one.
Coffee's not bad at all.
I know coffee's not bad, but I don't drink black, dark, plain coffee. I always pick cream. So yeah, guys, once I get home, I'll update y'all with the whole story time of labor. Paul, are you traumatized?
Hell yeah.
me and him went through it all this week. I promise you. Like, we came here with the objective, you know, like, oh, this is how it's gonna go down, blah blah blah. Plan did not go as we planned. So we definitely have a little trauma after this whole birthing experience, but overall it was good. By the way, the quality of the birthing thing, don't blame it on me, okay? I know we wanted to see the baby, but Paul wanted y'all to see my neck. So he focused on my neck during the whole labor part. What do you got to say to that? Do you want to apologize or something? No? Okay. So yeah, don't blame me on that. I didn't have my five senses around that time, so I didn't even know he had the camera out. He was gonna put the camera on his forehead, guys, but they didn't allow that, so therefore y'all got to see my neck. And the lady's like, Dad, the baby's out. You want to put the camera on him? No. We want Laura's neck. I can't laugh. But yeah, guys, I'll be telling y'all the story later on what happened, and y'all get to meet baby Mate in a bit. So I'll see y'all soon.
So, as y'all saw, I went into C-section. And if y'all pay close attention to the videos and the clips while I'm in the process of the C-section, I am shaking tremendously. So everything started off perfectly. I went into the hospital. I was dilating 3, almost 4. Then they put the epidural in me. The epidural kind of like sped things up because of the anesthesia. Brought a lot of, I think that's how they explained to me, a lot of the circulation was better down in my uterus. I forgot how they explained it, but the anesthesia for the epidural sped up the dilation. So it was about 4 o'clock. I started touching 6 to 7 centimeters dilated, or I was dilating 6 to 7 centimeters. And whenever they put the epidural in me, it was perfectly fine. Like, it numbed everything. Like, I was cramping really bad, like contracting really bad. And once they put the epidural, everything was good up until like around 4. I started feeling pain again, and I was like, because we're getting close to 10 centimeters, I'm not gonna do this. So I started asking them for more dosages. And the weird part is that whenever they put anesthesia on my body, the left side of my body fell asleep first before the right side. And then whenever the anesthesia was wearing off, the left side was perfectly fine. I was just feeling pain on the right side. And the nurse was like, it's okay to feel pressure. And I was like, I'm feeling pressure on my left side, but on my right side, I'm feeling pain. I don't care about pressure. I care about pain. Run it up with anesthesia, please. And thank you. This is my cootie cat we're talking about. I don't know if you dealt your whole birth story without, anesthesia. If you are, I mean, you're a champ, but I'm not a champ for pain. I'm horrible with pain. Y'all see this tattoo? I almost fainted. I'm not good with pain. So anyways, I was feeling a lot of pain on my right side. My baby likes to talk a lot when he's asleep, guys. Don't think I'm a bad mother. I have him right behind me. Eyes are completely shut. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I started to feel. And then we started dilating 7 to 8. That's when everything went downhill. I don't know what was going on. The anesthesia wasn't kicking anymore. Like, everything on my left side was completely numb, and everything on my right side, no matter how many dosages we put, because they give you like a little button to like double up the dosage, right? That ain't doing any justice for me, honestly, truly. I would feel the cold, liquid rush down my spine, but the pain would still be there. And I was so concerned because I was like, 2 more centimeters and we're gonna be pushing the baby out. My whole spine, like in my lower back, was literally, I felt like my hips were about to break. Like my dude, I don't know how the people that do unmedicated birth, I don't know how they do it. Like, my respects to them, because me, child, I was in tears. I was literally crying. I was crying my ass off because I was in pain. I was like, I can't do this, I can't do this. So anyways, we're dilating, and then we're at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We're 7 to 8 centimeters dilated, and my body doesn't want to dilate anymore. Well, the baby in the body doesn't want to dilate anymore. So the nurse is putting me in different positions. She gave me the peanut pillow, or the peanut balloon, the peanut ball. She put me in a cow position. I'm dripping blood, dripping everything, and nothing, like no dilation. So then my OB comes in, not my OB, but the surgeon comes in. She's like, your baby's blood pressure is going down. I'm in pain, but then now I'm scared. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah, it's going down, so we're gonna have to go and put you in emergency C-section. I'm with the baby's dad right there, and the baby's dad knows my health problems. He knows that I have anemia, so he knows my body is not prepared for surgery, because I'm pretty sure you lose more blood in C-section than you do as a natural birth. I mean, regardless, we're gonna lose blood, but well, in our minds, you know, it's a last minute thing. We're thinking of the worst. So he's like, can we sit down and talk about it before we make any decisions? And the doctor's like, sir, this is your child. So of course, me being the pregnant mom, men and women are different. Men don't have the baby. They don't feel that yet until they see the baby. So me, I'm thinking about the child the whole time. I'm like, man, fuck, I could die. I don't care. I need my child alive. So I'm like, no, run it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I kid you not, she said something through the speaker, through her walkie-talkie. Like 30 nurses came in rushing back to back to back. I'm over here crying my ass off because I'm scared about the baby. Of course, I'm scared about my life too, because I'm like, and then they start, the anesthesian or anesthesiast, I don't know how you call it, came in. He came in with a heavy ass, little big ass, you know, I'm nervous right now, so I can't talk because I'm thinking about this whole traumatic experience. That thing that looks like an injection but isn't an injection, to put more in my IV for the epidural. He's like, this is the C-section anesthesia. It's gonna be a lot more stronger. We're gonna put it in. It's gonna kick in 5 minutes. Baby, when they did that, it felt like a relief. But I think that right there is what made everything go downhill even more. So they prepped me. I was already in my gown. So they just did the anesthesia, everything, disconnected all the cables, rushed me into the emergency surgery room. And after that, I literally lost, bless you, I think I'm talking too loud. After that, I literally started losing conscious. So as they're prepping me in the surgery room, they're putting more IVs on me. My hands and arms are bruised because of all the IVs that were put in me throughout the whole week. He's fine, guys. He's faced up and everything. Keeping an eye on him because I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to be a mom at the same time. You know, balance, baby, balance. I just remember seeing the white lights everywhere, and I'm over here like praying to God. I'm like, God, please, at least keep Mati alive. You know, I was thinking of the absolute worst. My blood pressure went all the way down, like I was losing conscious, everything. And then I threw up. Why? I was literally laying down and I'm like, oh shit. I told the nurse, I was like, I'm about to throw up. And she's like, okay. And she grabbed the thing, like the thing for throwing up, you know, the little bag. I didn't make it in the bag. I made it in my pillow. I had to change my whole pillow. They did that, and then the baby's dad came in the room. He was scared as fuck because, you know, at the end of the day, there was chemistry, everything, you know, like you don't want to watch me die, and I don't want to die either. And then we're worried about the baby, so we're sitting there. He's staring at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not." You know, I was barely responding back. My blood pressure went down. It got to 60. I'm not a nurse. I don't know how to read blood pressure, but I remember the numbers. It was 60-30 something. So it went really bad. Like, it was bad. And my heart was like, dun, 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 dun. So a nurse grabbed my face like that, and she's like, "Do you hear your heartbeat?" The whole time I thought it was a baby's heartbeat. And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "I need you to breathe and calm down." And I'm like, and I'm losing conscious, everything. So then they start opening me up, dude, you hear every tear. They open up like 7 layers of skin, and every single one you just hear. It felt disgusting. And then they shake you up, and I'm just like, oh Lord. And my hands are like shaking. The anesthesia is like kicking in, like my blood pressure is going even more down. And then on top of that, I start bleeding out. I lost like a liter, maybe a little more blood. So anyways, I'm getting to that point. I'm speeding up. So then the baby's coming out, and if you hear the video, for the people that don't speak Spanish, the surgeon's like, yeah, the baby, he was getting wrapped in the umbilical cord, and the more he dilated, the more it was choking him. So thank God I didn't go into natural birth, because I don't know how that would have gone. So the baby was actually, that's why his blood pressure was going down at the end of the day, because he was getting wrapped in his umbilical cord. He came out really purple, but I don't remember seeing him. Like, I remember having him, everything, but I didn't physically like get to look at him to see how he looked, because I was just so out of it. So after the surgery, they rushed me into an emergency room and straight put 2 bags of blood in me. They transfused blood into me because I was literally losing it all. Like, I remember nurses were going back to back asking me questions, and I was getting irritated because I was trying to stay alive and like awake, and they were just making me unfocused on my awakeness, if that made any sense. So we were in the emergency room for like 2 hours while the blood was getting transfused. Am I talking too loud? Anyways, and then after that, I got transmitted, or I got transferred into my room finally. So time it was like 7, 8 o'clock in the night. I was off the shits, but I was happy as hell, so I didn't care. And in the next videos, in the videos you see while I'm in the room, you can see that I look like high as fuck, but I wasn't. It was all the drugs they put in me. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's happening with the baby, and I'll continue the story. Give me 1 second. He was just stretching. Anyways, so yeah, now that was the labor story. Now we're gonna talk about why it took us a whole week to get out of the hospital. You'd think it's the baby. Nah, I'm the problem. The baby was perfectly fine. He was actually gonna get how do you say that? 1 second. The baby was gonna get discharged first before me because I was taking too long. So Monday was the labor. Tuesday, we were looking at my kidneys, and my kidneys looked like they weren't producing enough urine. So I still had it's not adapters. Right now, I don't remember the name of that thing, but it's the thing that they insert in you so pee can come out, because you can't go to the restroom and pee by yourself because you have anesthesia and you can't feel your legs. Catheter, there you go. The catheter was inserted before the surgery and before everything, right? So anyways, they were looking at the catheter. My kidneys weren't producing enough urine because of course I was under the IV, so the IV naturally produces urine. You know, you naturally just pee, your body just releases it. And I had IV all Monday morning, all Monday afternoon, all Monday night, and I didn't pee. So they're like, we're gonna keep you for another day because you're not peeing. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna put more IVs in you, see what goes on. When I tell you, I was so irritated with that damn catheter. I wanted it out ASAP. So then I started peeing normally, thank God. But they didn't take the catheter out until like the next day at night. I was so irritated, dude. But thank God they took it out, and then we started measuring my pee, because they said if they didn't measure if my pee didn't measure enough, they're gonna have to put it back in. So thank God my pee was measuring enough. Then they started checking my levels. They would draw blood out of me to check my iron levels. My iron levels were to the floor. So they're like, look, we're gonna keep you in another day because we're gonna give you an iron infusion. So they did that. They kept me in the whole day, and then they have to keep me like in the hospital to see how I'm reacting, how my body's reacting, if it's taking the iron, if it's leveling up. So we're headed there. And then the next day they check my levels again. They're like, you're still low, so we're gonna do another blood transfusion if that's fine with you. I'm trying to stay alive. So I'm like, yeah, like I want to be alive. I want to be in stable conditions by the time I go back home. because they had a whole wristband on me that said fall risk because I was so bad. Like my iron levels were at the floor, dude. Like literally, I don't know how I survived that surgery, if we're being honest. So yeah, they did the iron transfusion again. So we already had 2 bags of blood after the surgery, 2 bags of iron the day or 2 after. Yeah, it was a Wednesday, 2 days after, and then we're having 2 more bags of blood Thursday afternoon. Thursday morning, because they had to keep me, like, they had to keep an eye on me the whole day to see how my body was reacting with the other blood transfusion. So in that morning, they also did another iron infusion. So I had 4 bags of iron, 4 bags of blood inserted into my body. So can you imagine how bad I was? That's why I was losing so much consciousness and during the surgery. And you can tell because the doctor's talking to me while she's trying to take video of me and the baby, and she's just like waiting for me to respond. I'm just like, anyways, and then Friday comes along. But before Friday comes along, we're in Thursday night, right? We're done with the blood transfusion. We're done with the iron infusion. We still have IVs in me because we don't know what's going to happen. They're like, we don't know yet if this is enough. We don't know if we're going to have to put more iron in you or more blood. We don't want to take out the IV because then we don't want to poke you again since your skin. My skin was already irritated. Like this right here, it's not as bruised anymore, but it was really bruised. I forgot how they explained it to me, but they said that my vein got, like, you could tell my vein is kind of swollen. My vein was irritated and the liquid started going outside of my vein and it hurt so bad it was burning. And then it started happening the same on this one. My vein is also kind of popped out. I'm showing y'all my arms. I look a little crusty. I'm sorry, guys. All of this was really bruised like Friday. It's not as bruised anymore, and I'm trying to take the little squares off. I still have my hospital band. Ignore that, please. And then right here too, like, oh my gosh, I was back to back with IVs. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So Thursday night, my blood pressure went up really high. I was like at 146. It was almost touching 150s. And they're like, are you okay? Like, do you feel good? I'm like, yeah, I feel good. They're like, do you have a headache? I'm like, no, I don't have a headache. Okay. So then they come back and they take it again, and it's still at 140s. So they're like, okay, we're gonna keep you in, because I was supposed to go home Thursday night. They're like, we're gonna keep you in till tomorrow. We're gonna be seeing your we're gonna stay very consistent with your blood pressure to see what's going on, because they thought I was having preeclampsia. I hope that's the correct word, because I don't remember, guys. I'm really bad with vocabulary. I'm really bad with like medical stuff, like all that smart stuff. Not for me. But they thought I was getting preeclampsia. I think that's what it was. And plus, I was super swollen. I mean, how do you not expect me to be swollen with all that liquid being inserted into my body? The blood, the iron, the IVs, and the anesthesia. Because all the dosages that I got anesthesia went with the epidural. And then they're going to put the C-section anesthesia. Like, I was fucking swollen. Like, super swollen. And then I'm not swollen anymore. Like, my feet are still swollen. Like, if I stand up for too long, they get swollen because I still have the effects in my body, as in like the anesthesia and stuff. And my left foot is the one that gets mostly swollen. And I made the math, and I'm like, duh. My right foot is no longer swollen, but my left one, yeah, it looks like a little pancake. But the anesthesia, definitely. But of course, the other liquids as well. So Friday morning, they were like checking my blood pressure, everything. And then like around 10, she's like, yeah, I don't think you have enough symptoms for preeclampsia, so we're gonna let you go. But over the weekend, you gotta make sure you're not getting any more swollen, blah, 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 this and that. And it turned out to be perfect. So then I got discharged Friday at 12. Finally made it home, and here we are. Now, for those asking me, did it hurt? Fuck yeah, that shit fucking hurt. Recovery with C-section, it's horrible because to walk, it's really hard. It's a really hard task. And if you want to recover from C-section, you have to be really active. You cannot stay still. If you stay still, even till this day, like my wound is not as bad anymore. Like, I'm not as swollen anymore. Like, I could walk around. But the first days, if you lay down for too long and then you have to go pee and you stand up, you cannot stand up straight. You literally have to be like this until your body finally feels like it's okay to stand up straight. Like, walking is hard. Taking a shower is hard. Laughing and talking was hard. Really hard. I'm finally good now, and I still have pain, but I'm taking medicine as well. But yeah, C-section recovery was not easy. It hurt a lot. The pain I was having during the dilation process was bad. Thank God for epidural, but then whoever put my epidural, why would you do that? Why would you just focus on my left side? Like, why you do me left like that, bro? You could have gone right. We could have gone in the right path, and you decided to go left on me, bro. But he was so sweet. He was the sweetest guy ever. He was like, if you feel some discomfort, please let me know, okay? I'm like, okay. He reminded me a lot of Forrest Gump, but the really, really smart version. Like, you could tell this dude is really smart, but his personality was like Forrest Gump, like very genuine, humble, and just wouldn't even hurt a fly. I'm getting off topic. It was a lot. It was really painful. Breastfeeding was really painful. Little baby back there cracked my nipples really bad. But it was the most beautiful moment ever, dude. Like, being a mom is the best thing ever. Like, it's just so sweet. You just stare at him and you're just like, I can't believe this is what I made. Like, the woman's body is so amazing, dude. Like, I made kidneys, heart, bones, a little tiny pee-pee, a heart, a brain, like everything. The baby is perfect. He's in perfect shape, perfect condition. Holding him is so perfect, guys. I did not sleep the whole week, and I still don't sleep. Well, now I sleep more than what I slept at the hospital because now I'm getting used to the feeling. But at the hospital, I wouldn't sleep just to stare at him. I would just stare at him and just be so in love, and I wouldn't want him to be like in the cradle or none of that. Like, I just wanted to hold him. And the nurses would come and they would be like, hey, like, if you want, we could take him to the nursery and you could have some rest. I'd be like, leave him right here. I don't need the rest. The rest is for the week. And I had him all night, and it was the best moment. And I was having a lot of worrying, like a lot of doubt, because like the first 2 days, maybe for 3, he wasn't eating right. 1, he can't latch into my nipples because, baby, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again, I don't got that much titty to offer. So you can only just imagine what my nipple looks like. Okay? So of course he's not gonna latch into my nipple. It's my first time being a mama. My 3rd day here. What am I supposed to do? So he wasn't latching to my nipple. The whole time I thought he was. The whole time I thought he was eating. Nurse sits here and tells me, you're not giving your child anything to eat. He didn't pee for 2 days. He started losing weight, and he didn't like formula. So I'm just like, so then the lactant consultant comes in. She's like, look, girl, you wanna meet your new best friend? She brought in the breast pump. When I tell you, me and that breast pump, bro, we besties for life. So I started producing more milk. We started eating more milk, and now we're perfect. This baby is taking in 4 ounces every bottle, every feed. 4 ounces. He's gonna be a big boy. He's gonna be Popeye. But yeah, the first 3 days, whew, baby, I was in tears. Like, my lashes are literally on the urge of ending because I cried so much. I'm surprised that I still have this much, because they were really full, baby. Now they're not. If there's spaces, don't look at me too long, please. You're gonna notice it. Like I said, I did a lot of crying and everything, but I was really grateful that I was in the hospital for a whole week because I learned a lot. Like, me and the nurses were besties over there. Like, we were like talking about each other. We were just telling each other stories, everything. They loved the baby. Everyone was in love with the baby. His nickname in the hospital was Chicken Nugget. We were just having the time of our lives. So yeah, guys, I was really thankful for being in the hospital for a week because I learned a lot. And like y'all know, I'm like by myself in my apartment. Well, of course with my mom, but my mom hasn't had the newborn stage since 14 years ago. So I'm pretty sure she forgot a lot of things, and she did. She told me, she's like, there's a lot of things I don't remember. And I don't blame her. So I'm glad for that. The nurses taught me a lot. Like, I learned a lot. So I was like, by the time Friday hit, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go home. I don't need no more help. I'm ready to go home. But yeah, guys, that was my story basically. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed being in this small journey of mine of pregnancy, because I didn't really much share with y'all until the very end. But it was a really tough pregnancy journey, but like everyone told me, it's gonna be worth it once the baby's born, and it is so worth it. Like, watching him grow up just makes me want to have another one, but I'm not gonna have another one because I already know that pregnancy was not worth it. And the birthing, like the whole labor, you gotta have some thick ass skin to go through that again, and I don't got thick ass skin. So I think it seems like you're gonna be the only child. Okay, we gonna have fun. We can go to Disneyland. We gonna go Legoland. We're gonna go to Nickelodeon cruise. Everything you asked for, okay? You got it. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my story. Kind of weird, kind of funny, kind of life-threatening. But yeah, we're gonna be with y'all pretty much soon. I think my next video is gonna be like a day in my life with the newborn. So yeah, guys, my next video is probably gonna be my routine as a mommy now with my newborn, or whatever y'all ask for. Y'all let me know what y'all want as the next video, because I'm gonna try to be as active as I can. This took me a little too long, but it's because I've been really busy. But I made time for y'all, so one day a week won't hurt. So let me know. I'll see y'all soon, and say bye bye, Mati.